Mr. DJB.
What a treat! Give it up for Rick Jenkins, everybody! Hello! Look at this place, huh? Make some noise for the new comedy studio. Hell yeah! Oh my goodness, I might be too drunk for this. I did not expect this. Hi, my name is Dana. I am 40. I'm never married, no kids. I found out the other day you've got to be really careful how fast you say that. Otherwise, it sounds defensive. I said, hello, my name is Dana. Never married, no kids. Sounded like I married some kids. You got to divorce those kids. These kids, I won those back in the custody battle. I am not a very masculine gentleman, which isn't something I need to tell people that have been looking at me at all. I walk through the world very fragilely. I got a wrong number from a tough guy on my phone the other day. I'm not a tough guy, so I go with regular person protocol. The call started something like this. He goes, yo, is Scott there? Yo. So I'm already frazzled. I say, I'm sorry, I think you have the wrong number, sir, because that's what regular people say. This guy's got a tough guy protocol all his own, so he throws me a curveball. He says, are you sure? Not anymore, I'm not. Am I Scott? Where is Scott? We got to solve this problem right now. That's what I said, something so emasculating, so embarrassing, so unmasculine that I had never said to this point in my entire life. I said, no Scott here, night, night, and I hung up the phone. I said night, night to a tough guy. They don't like that. He called me right back. He said, did you just say night, night? I said, I'm sorry, I love you, and hung up the phone. He called back. He said, did you just say I love you? I said, this is Scott. How can I help you? God. It's crazy. I'm a dangerously caffeinated gentleman. I am always a little wild. The other day I was at Dunkin' Donuts trying to get my fix. I'm in line at Dunkin' Donuts and this guy working there, and we can call them guys working there, right? Those aren't baristas yet. You gotta level up you gotta wear a smock before you can be a barista, right? This guy working at Dunkin', we can be classist for a second. It's just a dude that works at Dunkin' Donuts. He goes, hey, buddy. I said, me? He said, yeah, you. Do you know who you look like? And I've got some ideas, but I want to know what he's got queued up. I said, no, who do I look like? He goes, you look like my dead father. I was like, Jesus Christ! Can you imagine if that's what I guessed? Yeah, I look like your dead father, and it's me, I'm back. You could have been a barista, son. I'm very disappointed. Oh, it's crazy. I am a smiley guy. It's not because I'm happy. It's because when I'm not smiling, I look just like Sam the Eagle from the Muppets. Thank you, that hurts. I'm not related to Sam, but I did have a one-night stand with Fozzie the Bear. Super awkward, especially the waka, waka, waka shame the next day. You'll tell it. Sex with a Muppet is always a hand job. I should warn you, it's very difficult to tell if sex with a Muppet is consensual because Muppets express panic and joy the exact same way. Ah! It's very difficult to tell if Muppets... That's what I did. I just did that. It's like an attractive mirror. It's like, mirrors in my house look a little different. I come from this horrible white trash suburb of Springfield, Massachusetts, which does not narrow it down at all. Whoever screamed is happy they left. I grew up with my mom, my sister, and Hope. And let me tell you something, Somerville. Hope is a shitty friend. Hope will lead you astray. Because of Hope, I believed in Santa Claus until I was in middle school. That's right, that's way too long. One day a bully came up to me and said, "You believe in Santa? Santa's your dad." I said, "You believe in my dad?" There's way more likely a Santa. I've seen pictures of that dude. I would do an impression of my father, but I put the microphone down and you'd never see me again. It'd be a very awkward show. Did anybody have weird rules around farting growing up? You couldn't fart out loud in front of your shitty friends, otherwise they would yell doorknob, and then they'd beat you up until you touched the doorknob. No? Anybody? Am I the only? Was this a Western Mass thing? Yeah, you had to yell safety. If you farted out loud and your friends heard you and you didn't yell safety, they'd beat you up until you touched the doorknob. I know, that's why my butthole's anxious today. And here's the thing, I grew up in a trailer park. There are no doorknobs in a trailer park. Do you know this? None. If your friends wanted to be super shitty, they could yell treehouse or fire truck, two other things you'll never see in a trailer park. I got a strange text message from my brother. It said, "Hey, babe, we're off to a weird start. Hey, babe, make sure you're wearing that new lingerie when you get home." I was like, Jesus Christ, how does Mike know I bought new lingerie? So I wrote back, "Mike, what the fuck?" And he wrote, "Oh my God, I'm sorry. This is a tough way to tell you that I'm dating a girl named Dana. That's my name. I'm pretty sure there's an unwritten rule that you should not date a girl with your oldest brother's name. Like, I could date a girl named Mike, but I have to go into much deeper Somerville to find her. I don't want to do that." Staying with my mom recently in Springfield, I took a Peter Pan bus out to Springfield, Massachusetts. Peter Pan Trailways, anybody? Yeah. Yeah, did you hear Peter Pan was trying to open an airline? I know, you know what's up, and that's a terrible idea. Eventually, Peter Pan executives came to their senses and realized that Peter Pan Airlines will never, never land. That's a... So I woke up in the middle of the night at my mom's house, stomach pains, super painful, made her take me to the hospital. We go to the hospital, I don't know what's happening, I'm dying, is what I feel like. We get into this room in the hospital, there's two nurses, my mom and my manly pain, and this doctor comes in, he looks just like Dr. Hibbert from The Simpsons, he's a tall black man, and the first thing he says scares the shit out of me. He said, "Did I meet you at an after party last weekend?" And I was like, "New doctor," right? Because nobody who drinks with me gets to touch me in a hospital. That's a rule we should all have. But then he performed magic on me. He came over to me and reached down on my belly. He grabbed an area of my belly fat and twisted and said, "How's that feel, son?" And I said, "Awkward." And I was still in excruciating pain. Grabbed another area of my stomach and twisted. "How about now, son?" Still in excruciating pain. He grabbed a third area of my stomach and I farted. Louder than I've ever farted in my entire life. And he yelled doorknob and beat the shit out of me in front of everybody. Night, everybody. DJB, back to Rick Jenkins. Thanks for coming out.